Hey, it's GamerTone, and today we're going to talk about some retro play. I'm a little late on coming out with my episode. It's because spring break is going on for my son and he's visiting, and so we're going through a lot of gameplays for the pickups that I recently got. So I went to a retro game store out in San Diego, Luna Games I think it's called, and picked up a couple of retro things. So I'm gonna do a quick talk on it and what they mean to me and why I started collecting all the games that I once had, because I sold them all, which we probably all did that at one point when Funcoland was around and GameStop, and we all got robbed, as you know. But I picked up a Retron. Now this thing right here, it's in the background as well. Plays NES, SNES, Super Famicom, Genesis, and the Mega Drive. What? All for $100. And it's red, my favorite color. If you haven't noticed, red is my favorite color. Yep. This thing right here. Well, it's in the background. With that, I got... My son is a Sonic fan. He loves Sonic. But he played Sonic before. But he's over here. He's like, I know you have, but not the original. We played it, and I got behind the scenes. I'll do a later episode on that. But when I first got this Sonic... Oh, I didn't have a Genesis, first off. It was my brother. When I first got the Sonic, the Hedgehog, #1, my cousin was the one that had the Genesis. I was a Nintendo fan, and I would play the Nintendo, and I would only be able to play Genesis when I went to his house. And I was very competitive. It was all about being better. And I didn't get much play time with it because he owned the game. So my goal was to get a high score back in the day when there was no save. And so the game was super hard because back in the day, the way how games used to be, they were difficult. No save. Now Sonic is about 2 hours long, and I guess once or twice a week I would go over and I would get to the second level and the third, and I was slowly progressing the game, but he was always ahead. I really don't remember finishing the game, but as I was playing with my son, forgotten memories were coming. Oh my God, I remember this level. And it's kind of hard if you don't play it all the time. But at first, I thought it was going to be an easy breeze. No, we winded up dying at the, what was the name of that? Brain Scrap Zone. We totally died at Brain Scrap Zone. And we're going to do another playthrough because we were trying to get all the emeralds. And he said that there was a good ending. I don't know. We're just going through it. But Sonic 1 is a pickup that I got from Luna Games. The next pickup I got was Sonic 2. Now, at this time, when Sonic 2 came out, my mom got the Genesis for my brother because I had all the systems. I had a Nintendo. I'm not sure if I had the Super Nintendo then. I'm pretty sure I did, but my brother had nothing. I had all the game consoles. So mom had to show some kind of fairness and got him a Genesis with Sonic 2. Yep, the original. Me and my son hasn't played this yet. We're probably going to do this tomorrow. But this is the introduction to Tails. And I remember going through this game. I don't remember finishing it, but I remember certain levels of achievements. Oh my God. I moved on in the game. I did something, and I'm like, it was one of the greatest things. You come home, you do all your homework, and you pop in that game after your cartoons. You pop in that game. So, Sonic 2, here it is. The good thing about these Genesis casings is they last forever. It's not like Nintendo where it's like cardboard and you really got to take care of it. They will show its age, but these things hold forever. Look at the condition of this thing. Look at that. Still with the manual in it. Ain't that nice to have? It's great having these 16-bit games. I had to get this one. This is going back. And it's just the beauty of having that Retron console, shout out to the company. I went out and got the Dragon, yes, Double Dragon for the original NES. Look at that beauty. Look at this. I had to pay a pretty dime for this, but has the manual still in it. With, you remember the Nintendo little sleeves that they had? Look at that. Look at that. I love this thing. I remember back in the day, my uncle would hog the system, and I would only play when he wasn't around, because it was 2-player, but it wasn't at the same time. So he would last forever, and I would just die. It was hard. I don't think I've finished it to this day, or maybe I did. I just don't remember. And it just looks so beautiful going through this stuff. It even has the manual in it. Look at the manual. Check this out. The manual's all beat up, but you gotta appreciate. Look at this. Beautiful. The artwork in it. Billy Lee. The little bio for each character cast in the game. It's amazing. And for those who've seen the movie The Wizard, they showcased some gameplay in that movie, and it was so exciting to watch. I was like, this is a piece of my childhood that I'm so happy that I have intact. And then one of my roommates here went with me to the shout out to Sly, by the way. He's my roommate, the one that's always yelling in the background playing Call of Duty. You would hear him cursing a storm out at some kid while I'm shooting a video. So if you go back to any of the episodes, you'll hear something in the background. That's him. But he went out and got me Double Dragon 2, because this is a game that he grew up on and never got a chance to finish. And I said, you know what, if you get that for me, we'll finish it together. We still haven't finished it. We still die at forgot what level, but you have to jump, and then there's the spikes that perish and you're done. But I have not played this with my son yet. I don't know if we played any of the Double Dragons, to be honest, but we're going to be doing that on a spring break, and we're going to do all this behind the scenes and showcase that on one of our next episodes. But I just wanted to talk about the love of all those games and how I really appreciate it. It's just beauty. It's a beauty coming on here and doing this kind of stuff. This is a great spring break for my son. Father and son get to bond with their gamings. This is amazing. How many people could do that? A lot of people are so caught up, parents are so caught up, and they forget about their kids, how to bond with them, you know what I mean? And they get caught up in life, but I did it at one point. But you learn as every kid happens, you know what I mean? But it's a beauty to capture these moments, the nostalgic times back in the day, and relive those moments with your kid, and then educate him in the gaming aspect of everything, the history of gaming, where it came from, all these games, where it started, Atari, you know what I mean, like, even further back. But we bond in these things, and of course he has his own types of games that he likes, which the new age, we all know what games those are, and I try not to badmouth Fortnite, Minecraft, and all these other games, but I'm very retro, and he knows that. But it's great doing that with him. Another game that we didn't talk about that we need to complete is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We're on the inverted castle side of things, and we're probably going to try to run through that. And what's the other game for the that we got on the PS5? Cult, is it? Cult of the Lamb, one of those two. And has local play on that, and to play co-op with him is great. There's a lot to teach him. I'm also showing him how I edit my videos. I said, listen, this is not, you just come in here and just, you got to be organized with it. And I'm learning myself. I'm writing my own little notes. Do good in school, kid. You know what I mean? You might make some of yourself, or you will. So he's a good kid, though. But that's what's going on right now. We're also playing Cupheads, the first Cupheads. It's a long-awaiting game to be complete by us. We have not. That game is frustrating and difficult, and I show behind the scenes of both of us.
Don't taunt me.
That's all that crap talking.
None of us got hit. Don't taunt me. You don't taunt me, okay?
Play the game.
Don't die, buddy.
Let the game do the talking.
You're my secret weapon.
I got 3 HP.
What if you jump and use your...
What if you die and I beat him?
What if you jump and use
die?
red?
Come on, focus. Let me teach you how to play this game.
Don't die me, alright? Don't die. Better not die.
Talking all that. Pulling out our hairs, trying to... arguing and just trying to maintain composure for the channel, and it's raw footage that I will showcase on probably the next episode. But Cuphead is one of the games that we are trying to complete. I'm still playing Bloodborne, and Persona 5 is gonna take forever. Bloodborne, it all depends on my skill level. But I'm missing a third game. I still have to figure out what's the next game I'm gonna play. You have any recommendations, shoot down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.